believe it. Moment of truth. 1, 2, 3. A big thank you to Squarespace for being our video sponsor. From websites and online stores to marketing tools and analytics, Squarespace is the all-in-one platform to build a beautiful online presence and run your business. Good morning and happy Friday to you. It's another week here at the house of Valentina, and it is starting with a bang because we are getting ready to get a new bed. And I completely forgot, because we've been out of town down in Savannah, I completely forgot to have my husband help me take this bed apart. And apparently it is being delivered early rather than later today. So I'm in a mild panic because I need to get this bed out of the way. And thankfully my 16-year-old son is here, and in between classes, he's gonna try to help me haul this out of here. This bed is not going to waste. It is actually going down to our basement. We have not finished it out completely, but I wanna be able to have a guest bedroom down there. And so I knew that this bed was not going to go to waste. We just haven't gotten on the schedule with a contractor yet to be able to finish the downstairs. So for now, we're just gonna put it down there. Hopefully the two of us can wrestle this thing down, get this thing out of the room, and then I'm going to share with you the plan that we have for this room. So tons of stuff to share with you today, but right now I need to get this out of the way before the delivery guys show up with the bed. Let's get to work. Look at this, my baby boy, look how big he is.
Too tall.
That's what happens when I don't wear my heels. You can really see how tall you are, how short mom is. Jack isn't here because he's in meetings all day. So that's why Parker is standing in and maybe have bigger muscles than Daddy does, right?
No.
Clean underneath your bed. Lesson learned. Oh my gosh. The heart. The heart. And just like that, we now have room for the new bed. I'm really upset though because the rest of the room isn't ready. I'm a little bit bummed because I was waiting to order the bed thinking that I would have time to be able to get everything else in the room, and then it actually came early. So if you're trying to find a bed and you're wanting something really beautiful, wait until you see what I get. But what's great about it is that it came so fast. I will share more with you later. For now, I need to finish cleaning up before the bed actually arrives. I wanted to take just a moment and thank our video sponsor for today, which is Squarespace. I have been using it for years to host my blog. It's where we've had a shop in the past, and I personally absolutely love it. It's so amazing because we can use it as a blog, we can use it as a shop, we can use it as a portfolio. They offer so many different marketing tools. We ourselves haven't even used all the capabilities that Squarespace even offers. We've been thinking a lot lately about how we really want to have that home and that place for all of our followers to be able to find us. And I think that's why Squarespace is such an important place. Whether you're using it for business, for personal use, if you just want to have a spot to be able to hold your ideas, I think it's such an amazing tool. And whether you want to use it, the blog features where you can really write every single day, if you want to have evergreen articles that are there, the way that you can set up the site is really catered to your needs, and that's something that's really important to us. Squarespace makes it so easy to really have access to the world. They have templates that you can use that really make the whole thing really, really simple. It's been an amazing tool for us. So even now, as we're updating our own site, as we're wanting to add a shop and all kinds of features, we just realized that Squarespace was the perfect place to put our home online, and it's just been amazing. And that's why I'm just so delighted to recommend it to you guys, because I know that it's something that you'll really, really use. You'll really, really enjoy the platform itself. If you are interested in Squarespace, head to squarespace.com for a free trial. And when you're ready to launch, go to squarespace.com/House of Valentina to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain. Definitely go and check it out. We know that you guys are going to love it. And now back to this Friday with me vlog. Okay, well, I'm so excited, you guys. Oh my gosh, guess what? My bed has arrived. They are here. I'm actually like, my hands are actually trembling. I'm so excited. I'm so excited about this. So they are here, and hopefully everything's gonna go well. Look at this bed, you guys. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. So I was really nervous about having a 4-poster bed. I've never owned one before. Have I completely lost my mind? Maybe. There's a possibility that I've completely lost my mind. And I wasn't even sure, like, is it even gonna look good in here? And will I like having the 4-poster? Oh my God, it's so nice. It's so nice. But you can actually take the end poster, is that what it's even called? I don't even know, because I've never even owned a 4-poster bed. But you can actually take these end ones off. So I was like, okay, done. I ordered it right away. I was like, nope, that's it. So I actually had a credit from, if you sign up for the Pottery Barn point system kind of thing, Williams-Sonoma, West Elm, and Pottery Barn, they all have these point systems, and they have a credit card that they offer you. And if you're on your good behavior and you can buy on there and pay it off, you get all these extra points. And for me, it really adds up because I order a lot for my clients. So I got to pick out my dream bed. Oh my gosh. I am a little, I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little nervous that I have downsized to a queen from a king. I mean, who does that? No, nobody does that. Who in their right mind? But I literally sleep like this. You can tell when I've literally moved the covers out and I get back in it, and there's just so much bed. And we've always had a queen size bed, always. That's all we've ever had. And I think that that's why I felt like our master bedroom is not that big, and I want it to do a lot for me. So I decided that's why I would go ahead and go down to a queen. Oh, I think I've made the right choice. At first I was like, oh, is it too little? But it's not, it's not, it's perfect. It fits the space better than the king ever did. And what I like about it is that now it doesn't feel like the entire room is just a bed. I can't even believe it. The guy told me that he has delivered every single bed that Williams-Sonoma sells, and he has never delivered the one that I bought. And I'm like, there you go. Call me special. I don't know if that means, I just laughed. I said, so that either means that everyone will be ordering it because it's fabulous and they haven't even been paying attention to it, or I'm just the weirdo. I don't know. It's not gonna stay like this. I'm gonna need to paint the walls and or do the wallpaper. I've gotta show you the whole plan so you guys can actually be a full part of the conversation. But the day is winding down and I need sheets because I've got the mattress. It's sitting out in the garage. Tuft and Needle has sent me a mattress. So we're gonna bring that in, but I was gonna have my husband help me. Hopefully he will be done with his meetings. He's been working all day in meetings. I haven't even gotten to talk to him the entire day, so I'm going nuts. I'm so ready to show him everything. But since I have a little bit of time, I'm gonna run to Target because I do need to get some sheets and go ahead and wash them and have them ready when we can fix the bed. I'm a little bit bummed because I really wanted to have my side tables here. I wanted to have the rug. I wanted to have my big moment when everything comes together. But that's okay. You know, this is how things are right now. Everything is kind of you can't really predict when things are going to arrive. You just say yes when they're gonna come. So, okay, I'm gonna sit here and chit chat with you guys all day. We need to go to Target, so I'm actually gonna grab my phone because Target will not like me bringing you with the big camera into the store. So I'm gonna grab my phone and we are gonna hit the road and go buy some cute sheets. I know that going to Target is something that we have done over and over, but I think after having lived overseas for so many years and not having a Target, I get so giddy every single time I come in. So I always like to just see what is here and if there's anything new. I thought maybe you guys would like to just be able to check it out with me. So I'm going to take you down a few aisles. You can see here where we're getting to the furniture. Not everything Target does is my favorite. I know that probably comes as a shock because I talk about Target all the time, but look at these side tables. Target has so many good side tables. I've bought my own from there. Look at these cheetah sheets. Can they make these for grown-ups, please? I just thought that this collection was so cute. And now you can see we're heading more into the sheet area. These threshold sheets are actually really, really nice. They really do a good job on their sheets. They're super soft. You can basically see I'm gonna touch everything. And I keep eyeing these really cool hand towels every single time I come into the store. They really got a lot of like bohemian kind of feeling things, but it also has a sophisticated feel, which is really, really exciting. I really like all these kinds of bohemian, sophisticated elegance. I think it just works. It feels really good. So now we're headed down a little bit more towards the sheet area, and I can't help but just poke my head in the towel area, see what else is in. It's always such a fun thing to just explore and see what we're gonna find this time. Here you can see we have, again, a little bit more threshold, a little bit more of that sort of nomadic kind of look. Lots of color, which is not necessarily my personal thing, but if that's yours, they've got tons of great stuff. These Room Essentials sheets are so good. I bought a set for my sons, the two boys, several years ago, and I have just been thrilled with them. We've used them all the way up until they upgraded their beds. So I really do recommend that if you do have maybe a kid's room or you just want an extra set of sheets, the Room Essential sheets are really, really soft and they're really great quality. So I've been super pleased with those myself. And they basically have all these different patterns to choose from, so you can really just match your room and make it just feel like it's a treat to pull the sheets back. Here you can see where they've got the opal house, and I love all these patterns. They're so fun. Threshold, man, did they ever hook us up. These damask sheet sets are gorgeous. So you can see here for a full, it's $59. The queen is $69, and I love the subtle stripe in these. It's just so chic and so high end. And yes, these 100% came home with me because I had to have them. But I couldn't help but notice that they also had these hotel style. They didn't have them with the color on it the way that I was looking for, so I passed for now, but I'm gonna be looking online for those as well. I thought these plaid ones would be perfect for Landon's room. He has that mountain kind of feel. So again, those could go with any kind of style, but particularly for the boys, I think it's really fun. Yeah, and you can just see, this is how I do. I'm like, oh, let's scan the aisle and see what else is going on. I was trying to see if there was anything else that would tempt me away from those threshold sheets. I think you can also find that they have some really great pillowcases and shams that you can really just dress your bed up, and you have a lot of options here. These Casa Luna sheets were a total game changer. I tried my best to walk away from them because I was now sold on this idea of the damask and the stripe, but these were the softest sheets that Target has ever sold. And I did grab a set. I was like, okay, I really don't need two sets of sheets. I really wanted to maybe have the hotel style ones. I couldn't decide. So I stuck these in my cart, and I've been thinking about them ever since. So I may have to go back and get another set because they are pure heaven. They're amazing, and I think that you will absolutely love them. If you don't mind giving up the stripe and you just want something that's so soft, definitely get those Casa Luna, the sateen. They're amazing. So again, you can see here where I was looking to see maybe, I was thinking about maybe doing a quilt on the bed or a coverlet. I was just checking out what they had. I didn't want for myself for it to feel too traditional because I went with a 4-poster kind of classic looking bed. So I was looking for something that maybe was a little bit more modern, but they have so many great options, don't they? If you're doing that organic vibe, just run out and get these. You're gonna love them. I think just some of these practical items, I was just grabbing the waterproof pad to make sure I've got everything I need to dress the bed. I used to have these mattress toppers and I have stopped using them because I actually just find that they make it too squishy. And once you have the Tuft and Needle mattress, you won't even need one of those. It's just the perfect thing. Again, we're going back to the quilts, and I was really, really eyeing this one. It has like a little bit of a ruffle on the bottom, just some interesting detail work. But of course, what do you think I ended up with? Velvet. I liked the sophistication that this would add to the room. I just liked the way that it would make it feel a little bit more elevated and chic, but because the design is so simple, it'll just be really, really classic as well, and not too over the top. If you go to Target and you can manage to avoid the home section, and right now everything's Studio McGee, they've got this really great section here. If you can go to Target and not walk through this section, I should just pay you because the temptation is just too much and I can't stand it. And they have so many great accessories right now that are really, really affordable. So I was just seeing some of it is just a little too bohemian for my personal style. But then some of the pieces just work with any kind of style. That's my dream is when I have my collection at Target, I'll make sure that everybody has something, something really classic that you'll want to take home with you. But they did have lots of really cute stuff, and it was just really fun to see what was in. These lanterns are ones that I use over and over and over in my home designs. And again, these baskets with the leather handles, I keep buying these over and over because they really do go with basically any style. So that's always really nice. Over here you can see we've got a little bit more Studio McGee. It looks like somebody had just been kind of pulling everything out, so it wasn't super tidy. So I apologize. I didn't tidy up for this one. It wasn't my house. But if you're into the moss and you want something like these marble trays, I really liked these. I thought that was really pretty. That's actually from the Project 62. So they kind of have the section. It has a little bit of everything. It's not just Studio McGee. So I think that you can do that in your own home. Really just see what works with your own style and your own space and what you really need, and then take and choose what really just fits you. I love these. I've used these several times in different homes, and I think they're really cool. Now we're headed over to the Farmhouse Magnolia section. Some of the stuff that they have is actually, it doesn't necessarily have to be used in a farmhouse setting. And of course, that's what I really like because we don't happen to live in a farmhouse. As you guys know, if you have watched this channel for a minute, you know I'm obsessed with the magnolia candles that they have. They have really great fragrances out for summer. I did actually grab one of those. They smell so good. And I was looking at the linens. I thought maybe they would have something, but this is just a little too organic for me. I wanted something that felt a little bit more elevated and sophisticated. But if you do have a farmhouse or maybe for a kid's bedroom, these striped sheets were super cute and very, very tempting. And they have really cute shams. Again, it's all very organic and very, just very approachable. And if that's the style that you're looking for, the Magnolia collection at Target is gonna be totally hooking you up for the season because they have got pretty much everything, really good basics that you can really just add on to. Here you can see we're looking at more of the kitchenwares in the farmhouse section. And I think some of these things can absolutely segue through several different styles. So you don't necessarily have to have a farmhouse to enjoy this section. Now we're back in the Studio McGee section because of course I have to check these things out. Let's just make one more loop to see if I've missed anything. I've actually got one of these sitting in my office right now because I really liked the way that the olive looked, and I did bring home one of these figs for a room makeover for a kid. I typically try not to do that, but sometimes it just works.
All right, well, that was a lot of fun. I have to say, that was actually a lot harder than I thought it was going to be. I thought it'd be so easy to just choose the one great set of sheets that Target had, but as it turns out, they had so many good choices. And I'm still not sure that I made the right choice because those Casa Luna sheets were so soft. But the other ones have that sateen stripe. Oh, and I loved the hotel ones too. So I think I'm just going to get started with one set and see what I think for sure after I've washed them and dressed the bed. I am so excited. I almost can't even stand it. I can't believe this is happening. I can't believe I get to do this. This is so much fun. I cannot believe that I'm designing my room the way that I want it. Oh, it's so much fun. It's so much fun to design a space. I think I just forget just how much fun it is to do a space. So anyways, all right, let's go home. Hopefully Jack will be back by now and we can actually undo the mattress and get it dressed and wash the sheets.
All right, Jack is home. Are you guys ready to see his reaction? And I'm gonna have to make him haul the mattress in here. It's quite a workout. Those things are actually quite heavy and you wouldn't realize that all fits in the box. Okay, are you ready?
I am.
All right, I'm gonna surprise him and you guys excuse the mess in the room because nothing's done yet because you guys know where I've been. That's at Target. All right, keep your eyes shut.
Okay.
All right, 1, 2, 3, look.
Oh my God, I love this.
Wasn't I right about the height of the mirror?
Oh my God, it's perfect.
Yeah, it's kind of scary. Like, you think I do this real
This
living.
is so pretty.
Isn't it stunning?
Oh my gosh.
They told me this is the first time, the delivery guy said, this is my first time ever delivering this one. And I said, so that makes me either totally weird or totally ahead of the crowd.
Oh my God, it's so
They were like, this
so
is one of the nicest
pretty.
beds they've ever delivered. That's what they told me.
And I didn't have to build it.
No, I paid extra just for
Oh my
you.
God,
God, you should have seen Parker and I earlier trying to
Take the old one out?
take the old one apart. It's almost surreal. I don't feel like it's actually happening because it's taken so long to get everything and then this just appears like in a day.
I know. And everything else is taking forever.
Everything else for the room isn't here, but now the bed is here and it's almost like I'm in disbelief that it's actually happening.
It's so pretty.
And I did take out the old rug. I really, I wanted something with more color.
Is there a new one coming?
Yeah.
I love this. I truly, truly, truly love this.
It's pretty, isn't it?
It's really pretty.
Okay, well, have me bring the mattress in and let's get it set up.
All right.
Because I have sheets in the washer. I gotta switch them to the dryer.
All right, let's do it.
Okay. I see my pile of clothes in there. I should close this. We shouldn't have to look at all that, the mess. Let's not look at the mess right now. Just ignore the fact that I tried everything on and didn't like any of it. This is so cool, you're missing it, Dad.
Ooh.
Look at it, inflating.
I love this part.
Oh, this is nice.
Oh yeah.
This is so soft, I'm so excited.
It really is amazing.
Wow. This is so good. It's got like some sort of special technology apparently that helps you stay cool and then like support it. This is
That's cool.
their hybrid mattress. I have to look it up and see what all it does, but
That's cool.
when I read the difference, Parker has the mint and so does your mom.
Okay.
And they love them. And I was like, ooh, they're so good. And then I was like, you know what, we're just gonna try the hybrid and see
No, I
what we
love
think.
this. It's so nice.
Do you think it's too small? Is it okay?
No, I think it's great.
You didn't think I made a mistake by making the bed smaller?
No, you want to be closer to me. I don't blame you.
Nobody in their right minds makes the bed smaller. Excited, I can't wait to dress it. I wish
I
the
know.
dryer was finished so I could actually put the sheets on, but very close. Good morning. It is a brand new day here at the house of Valentina, and the bed is beyond fabulous. It is beyond fabulous. I absolutely love it. I've actually got it scooted down just a little bit to try to actually center it on the wall, which means that we'll have to move the mirror, but we're planning on either painting in here or doing wallpaper. And that is something I really need to spend time with you guys and show you the whole entire plan, but we do not have time right now because I've got 8 billion projects spinning and I need to get some of those plates from spinning and get them actually served. So I've got my duvet cover that I've had for about 20 years on the bed at the moment. It looks a little bit dodgy. It's not really what I want. It's kind of thinned out because we've been using it for so long. I mean, legitimately, it's held up really well. But the duvet insert that I have is just kind of, it's something really cheap that I bought. I don't even remember where I bought it, but it has a lot of texture to it, and so it's making it look really lumpy. So I placed an order for a new duvet insert and a new duvet cover, and I've got a rug coming and some lighting and some really fun stuff. But I wanted to show you for just a second some of the things that I have been thinking about for this space. I am looking at this velvet fabric. This is Fog by Restoration Hardware, and I really want to have the swivel chair that they have. I want to put that in the corner. I've looked at the vintage ones. I've been looking for forever. That chair is made after a vintage designer, and I've looked and looked and looked and looked for months, and I cannot find one anywhere in my area. And I'm just not comfortable ordering something from New York and spending thousands of dollars just to have it sent down here. So I've settled myself that I'm most likely going to be doing the Restoration Hardware one unless something changes, which I'm always open to because nothing is done until it's done. The other thing that I've been thinking about for the room is the grass cloth wallpaper. This has been probably the biggest debate for the entire room, and even yesterday I'm still debating it. First of all, I love the texture that it adds to a room. But you guys, if you've hung out with me for very long, you know that I like to change things. And once you wallpaper the walls, you cannot move the artwork around. Like you put a hole and it has to stay there. So I'm not planning on this room being a constant moving target. I really want to design the space and it have a completed design. But I also know myself well enough to know that I still like to change up my artwork. I like to tweak and move things around for different seasons. So unlike a hotel where you design it and you leave it, or for someone who doesn't want to change their home at Christmas and different seasons, wallpaper is a great option. I'm sitting here making up my mind with you guys. I think I'm gonna paint the room instead of putting up the wallpaper. Or maybe I'll just paint the room, and if I really decide I want the wallpaper, then I'll just do the wallpaper. How about that? Is that fair? Maybe I should do that. So I think I'm gonna go really clean and simple on the walls, but where I'm really going to have the impact is going to be on the ceiling. I'm wanting to do stripes around the ceiling, and I want them to be an outline, almost like that hotel style when they outline the outline of the edges of the duvet. That's what I want to do on the ceiling. What I wanted from my ultimate master suite was that I wanted something that felt like me. I want something that feels like it just embodies me and my husband, of course. We wanted something that felt like us. So we are, right in the middle of getting this whole thing done. Got a few things to do before we can actually do a big reveal on this room, but I think I just really wanted to see this bed in person, and that was such a risk to order offline without seeing it. That was insane. This was insane for me. Like, I'd never seen it, and it was something that no one else was doing, but I love it, and I am more certain than ever that I'm doing exactly what I should be doing on this room. Well, thank you guys so much for coming to hang out with us. It's been a ride. I feel like so much of what's happening right now, it's hard to get things, and so it's just this process, and it's a little bit weird for me because I usually share with you guys the full space. It's all done, but you know, sometimes I'm just having to learn to be patient and to just have faith in the process and in what I want, and to just be patient. And If that means that it takes a little longer, then I'd rather it be that way and it be exactly what we want it to be. So yes, all that to explain why I feel bad that it's taking longer to share things with you guys, but then you get to be a part of the journey. So thank you so much for being a part of this wild and crazy adventure here at the house of Valentina. I will be sharing so much more with you in the next few days. So if you haven't hit subscribe, make sure that you hit subscribe, give the video a thumbs up, leave us a comment down below and let us know what you were excited about. If you love the new bed and where this is going. And yes, stay tuned and we'll see you guys in the next one. Bye. Well, the bench is definitely not going to be staying in here, obviously. But for the moment, while the room is torn up, I thought that I would just take a moment and share with you one of the latest deliveries that I got. And not because I'm planning on keeping any of it actually, maybe just one thing, but I ordered an entire batch of things from Karen Millen. But as it turns out, I don't think that any of these things are really gonna work. I don't like the zippers. Felt too frumpy. You can literally see the pocket through it. It's just not my thing. I don't love it. It actually looks really cute on, but the material for me is just, it's just not my thing. So the size of it and everything was super cute. I've never actually owned a wrap dress, but the skirt just keeps going and going and going and going and going. And I would definitely have to pay to have it shortened. I'm gonna be sending that back. And then this is the only thing that I really liked. So the only thing that I have kept out of the box is this little lacy Victorian number. And